engine is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after.
Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said.
Then you say, go slow, I'll fall behind. The second hand unwinds.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time.
After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time.
You said, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwind. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am
There we go.
gone.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Hear
say.
the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home.
Love is rare, like a bantam goal in the back of the net. Love is complex and rewarding, like a hard jigsaw. Love is energetic and fun, like a young Labrador. Love is exciting, like an adventure in a camper van. Love is beautiful, like the great Isle of Man. Love is reliable like a pizza with cheese and tomato. Love is sharing a skill so you can both say, ti amo. Love is thrilling like sailing on water so blue. Love is comforting like the feeling of slippers in the brew. Love is amazing and love is a wonder. Love personified is Helen and Alexander. I think it might be allowed to be.
This away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go back home. This away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. You can hear the can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
I remember you coming home from school one day and asking if you could stay after school to learn to play the steel drums. I thought, no way. If you want to learn an instrument, why don't you learn a proper one? But you insisted. Get used to that, Alex. And what started with steel drums led to the keyboard, the choir, the saxophone, and the clarinet, which you've done so well with. So that's the best I can do to embarrass you. Apart from, last but not least, let me say how lovely you look today and how proud your mum and I are of you.
Now, Mia Mollier, the wife, the young hot ball and chain. As you might imagine, even as a former copywriter, reducing our relationship down to nothing more than words on a page is something that I found quite difficult to do. Such is the bond that we share together. For those of you who don't know, in the months that preceded Helen and I meeting each other for the first time, I actually applied for 2 jobs. One was with the Royal Navy. The second was with a creative agency in Leeds. And while the former outfit rejected me on basis of my trick hip, the second employers took a leap and decided to hire me. And at the time, I didn't really think much to this. As you do, you're in your mid-20s, you're like, well, this has happened, let's roll with it. But in the years that follows, I found myself looking back on that, and it's reaffirmed the belief that everything does happen for a reason, even things that at the time might not feel necessarily good. The rejection from the Royal Navy led me to Epiphany, which led me to you, and it reaffirms something that my mum is often very keen to remind me of, and that is, you don't need to push the river out. It knows which way to flow. It goes without saying that since I met you in 2015, my life has improved immeasurably. And often than not, I find myself needing to stop and reflect and just think about how lucky we are and all the wonderful things that have happened over the past few years to us, and all the wonderful things that hopefully we have in our future. I mean, up until this point, look at what we've achieved together. We've bought a house, we've raised a puppy, we've embarked on more adventures in 5 years than most couples have in a lifetime. And more importantly, I know that even without these things, together we'd stand, moving forward through life with smiles on our faces and love in our hearts. I feel incredibly lucky to stand here today as your husband, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you by my side. I promise to defend you, support you, and empower you. You're my favourite person in the entire world, in spite of the fact that I know deep down you'll always love Jeff that little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise a glass to my beautiful wife, Helen Lester. Thank you.
It's been lovely getting to know you. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you even better, spending more and more time together, like we did last weekend at Ullswater. That was really lovely. So I'm really, really pleased for Alex that he's found such a lovely wife, a best friend, because it gets tiresome. but yeah, you look amazing today. It was a really lovely ceremony, really lovely little reading from Nat, really like that. So yeah, congratulations, the pair of you. So as I said, Alex is a man who fully throws himself into things, slide tackles, oncoming traffic, other safer pastimes, sailing most recently. He was trying to teach me to sail last weekend. We've probably learned a lot from each other over the years. He taught me that canals aren't tidal. It's a private joke. And I taught him about kissing on the neck. It's really easy, actually. I won't go into it now. He's the sort of person that's always trying to make things better. And if he turns out to be half as good a husband as he is a mate, then I can be sure that you two are going to have a long and happy marriage together. So, the only thing I've got left to do is propose a toast to the bride and groom. So, if you could all be upstanding, please, to the new Mr. and Mrs. Lester.